Hello everyone, welcome to Crafting Cottage instructional video, and today we are going to make this dual shade handbag. And this one I've made with red and blue jeans material. Today I'm going to use a canvas material and a brocade which is blue in color. Alright, so our kit, DIY kit from Crafting Cottage to make a dual shaded bag has these materials inside it. So I have a base which has a hard interfacing which is already attached, so it will come with iron. This is the belt, the two side panels with the lining already cut with the material. We will have thread, some stitching needles if we need that, and two buttons that we are going to stitch on the back. Then we have, this bag has 4 layers, so we have the top would already be stitched, so you will get a top layer, then the bottom one for the front, and behind it will be the same, the top and the back. So now the first thing that we're going to do to start making a bag is that I'm going to use these buttons and I'm going to stitch them. So I will mark where I want them. I want it to be, so I'm going to just put a dot of blue and on the other side white. So this is where I want the button to be. And we're going to start stitching, and we're going to flip it over. We're going to start stitching here. I would do the same for both my panels, the front and the back panel. I'm going to stitch this button and then we're going to move it. Alright, so I have stitched the button, and as you can see it lines properly. This is also the time when you want to put something other than some accessories or maybe an iron-on patch. You can do that right now, because that's the best part about making your own bag, that you can actually decorate it as you want. Alright, so now we're going to start stitching, and I'm going to start with the belt. So I'm going to just fold it like this and make a thin belt. And then I'm going to stitch all around it, go in a edge to edge. Okay, so I'm done with my belt, and I'm going to move on to the base. And to my base, and then I'm going to put it on the right side in both sides, and I'm going to stitch this side, and I'm going to stitch it on the 3 sides, but leave one side open, because I'm going to flip it over and then stitch the one side only. So I'm done with the 3 side stitching, and as you can see, I've not left margin, don't leave too much margin, and now I'm going to just flip it over and stitch this one inside. Okay, so I'm done with my stitching, and now I've flipped it over. My interfacing is inside, and I'm going to just close this space, and I'm going to hold this inside and stitch this whole part. Okay, so after stitching my base, I'm going to do the same thing with the side panels. I'm going to stitch them right side in, and again I'm going to stitch them on all the 3 sides, leave one side open and flip them over, and then stitch the side. I'll do it for both the side panels. Alright, so now I'm done with the belt, the strap, the top belt, the bottom is ready, and my side panels are ready. I've stitched them again on the wrong side and folded to right side, and again a top stitch and floor stitch. So I have these two pieces ready, and now I will do the main front and the back panel. And what I'm going to do is, so this is already stitched for me in the kit. I'm just going to flip it over, and we're going to stitch on the wrong side, and I'm going to just stitch the whole from the top till the bottom, and I will leave this space open, and because to flip it over and then we will stitch it. So my one panel is ready, completely securely stitched the bottom as well, and I'm going to do the same for all the 4 or the 3 remaining and get them ready. Okay, so I have now stitched all my 4 pieces and they're nicely sealed. There's no ruffle visible, and I've stitched all my 4 pieces plus my side panels and my base with the belt. So now that all of this is ready, all we have to do is put the back together. So let's get started. I'm going to put this cotton back so that it gives us exactly our line where we have to stitch the back together. We will first stitch the panels together and then we will go ahead and do the base. So here my front and back of bag ready. Let's stitch them here and here first and then we move to the base. Alright, so now that we are ready with the front and the back part, all our 4 pieces are ready, and now we're going to stitch these 2 pieces together. So we're going to go around and stitch them both together like this. You can use your stitching needles to secure this area so they don't move, and we're going to stitch these 2 parts together. Okay, so now our bags are stitched, the 2 parts are stitched together from the base and the sides. These 4 pieces, the front and back, are ready. Now we will start with the side panel, and we're going to start with this right side in, and we are going to stitch it like this, just here. So now that the side panel is attached to one side of our bag, I'm going to go ahead and attach this to the other side of my bag. And I'm going to do the same right side down, and I'm going to stitch this side to the other part of my bag. So, and taking this opportunity, I'm also going to stitch the entire side up. So I'm going to stitch the entire side together. So I will start with this, and I will press this tip nicely inside, and I'm going to go and stitch till here. So I'm going to stitch both my bags together now. And then I'm going to do the same on the opposite side. I'm going to attach the side panel, then to this side, and then I'm going to stitch this whole side together. Alright everyone, so here it is. I have already stitched my side panels to the front and the back piece, so it's nicely stitched together. I've also stitched the entire side, this side and this side. So now what we have to do is join the base. So I already have my base, right side inside, and now we will first secure this with stitching needles, and then I'm going to stitch this all around, and finally we will attach the belt. Alright, so I have stitched the base here and flipped the back over. You can see that it is almost ready. The last step which is remaining for us is the belt, and how I'm going to stitch the belt is we're going to stitch it like this. We're going to put it here, and then I'm going to press it, and I'm going to stitch it here on both sides, and then flip it over and put it like this in between the 2 right sides, and again stitch it over here, and then we will just flip this like this, and our belt will be like this. The length of the belt, I will leave it to you. I think it is perfect. So if you want to make it shorter or a little longer, see if you want to, where do you want to stitch it. I think I'm going to go with exactly how it is, and stitch it on the right side. Okay, so now let's stitch the belt. The only thing that we have to be careful when we're stitching the belt is stitch it like this, but it's straight, so I won't be coming down. We can do like a bell shape with a curve here, so that when we flip this over, we actually have a bit like this. It should come down like this. So, yeah, and now I'm going to just flip it over on both sides. And our bag is ready. Make this bag for a friend or for yourself. You can buy the DIY kit from craftingcottage.de. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. Until next time.